Afternoon baseball on MLB Network, and a great look there at Rogers Center in Toronto. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Toronto Blue Jays.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Dave Steve gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, that's what this guy, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. I want to focus on the bringer of rain, Josh Donaldson, playing third base, not only from the offensive side as he evolutionizing the game with his new swing path, he'll also dive into the stands defensively to save a run for his pitcher.
Striding in, Brett Gardner, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Gardner playing here in his age 34 season. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full puncher.
That's a hit, their first of the new season.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Ronald Torre is the next to bat. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Line to the right side. On comes Green, but this is down for a base hit.
Hey, they're seeing this pitcher well right now. They were obviously paying attention in the hitters meeting. He's found a barrel to the first two guys to start this game. Now he's got to worry about the middle of the order.
So stepping in, Babe Ruth. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
From a hitter's perspective, you knocked a donut off your bat knowing two things. This pitcher is out on the mound looking for a strikeout or a double play, so you better set your sights at least belt high.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
On to Smoke, gets a double play.
Not what you expect from your three-hole hitter when the first two guys get on base. That's pretty deflating. But now we'll see if the cleanup guy can still pick up the runner at third.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Runner in scoring position with two gone. From the belt, kicks and deals. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball one. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. The Yanks leave 1-0 for the Yankees in their first. The Blue Jays' first set of swings next on MLB Network. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Ron Guidry is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy has a three-pitch mix, and he needs all three of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus on outfielder Brett Gardner. You need a center fielder, he can play there. You need a corner spot, he's got that covered too. He has baseball acumen, awareness, a savvy for the game. Even if the offense lags a little bit, defense is always on point.
At the plate, Roberto Alomar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses. The 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Now the payoff pitch home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Gardner. He's there and records the first out.
Batting second, center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
Stepping in for the Jays, Kevin Pillar. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Torreyes over to his right, 2 gone.
Batting third, third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Now at the plate, Josh Donaldson. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Guidry, a left-hander standing just under 6 feet at 5'11". This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. Another 2-2 offering. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
A bouncer up the middle. Torreyes gloves it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. We are still scoreless. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider. And a fastball just a bit high. The 2-0 on the way. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1. Full count, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. Smoke takes it in. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Batting sixth, designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And 2 quick outs here in the second.
Batting seventh, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Next for New York, Didi Gregorius. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball that finds the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Pilar is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next to bat for Toronto, Sean Green is set to lead off the home half of the second.
Sean Green.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Here it comes on 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Standing in now, Joe Carter. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half, it's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Popped up, and he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Batting fifth, designated hitter, Henry.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Hendrys Morales, will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Heading after it is Judge. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We'll move to the third with no score. Back now on MLB Network as we welcome you back to Toronto and Rogers Center. Brandon Drury will bat next as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Brandon Drury.
And the pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 1-2. Here's a ground ball heading for Smoke over at first base. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting ninth, the first baseman, number 33, Greg Bird.
Coming to the plate now, Greg Bird. Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Third inning, no score to this point. Change up low, 2-0. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
The 2-1. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. And he puts it on the ground to second. Alomar gloves it. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Justin Smoke now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Now the 0-1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. The 1-1 home. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is camped under this one. One gone.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
Next to bat for Toronto, Troy Tulowitzki. First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Hit on the ground out to short. Gregorius with a sliding stop. Hey now.
Batting 9, Patrick Russell Martin.
Russell Martin now 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Two out, nobody on. And he misses with it. 1-1. Martin swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Ronald Torre is the next to bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Pillar's there. 1 out. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters, and both guys bringing it pretty good. A couple of matching 94s as the two top speeds thus far. Digging in to try it again, Babe Ruth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Now the 1-0 is taken high above the zone.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Squared that one up just a little late. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sanchez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. The 1-1 home. And this one's in the dirt. And a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. Ruth leads off first with one away. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A fastball that just misses inside.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
On the ground to the left side. Backhanded. To second for one. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Striding in once again, Roberto Alomar back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 1-0 home. Taken, strike one, outside corner. The 1-1. Hit back toward the mound. Scooped up on the backhand. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
Ready for another chance? Kevin Pillar comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gregorius calls for it. 2 down.
Third baseman number 20, Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Nope. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. And that pitch catches the inside corner. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. There's a slider taken for a ball.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hot shot on the ground is short. And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
John Green.
In now, Sean Green, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
Another 0-2 home. A fastball down near the shoe tops. A runner on first with 2 away. Fouled away. Here's another 1-2. And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
The 2-2. 3-2 now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe Carter. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
1-1 the count to Joe Carter. Donaldson on second. Green at first. 2 out in the inning. And a good eye there as the Jays left fielder is able to move the count in his favor at 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Here's Kendrys Morales. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
The 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Smoke near the first base bag. 1 out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Here's Didi Gregorius. as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Seared down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Into right field. That's a base hit. So the 2-out hit here keeps the inning alive for Brandon Drury.
Now batting, third baseman, Brandon Drury.
Into the box now, Brandon Drury. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at bat. A high fastball is in there. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Gregorius, the runner at first with 2 gone. The next 0-2. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Carter is there. And the inning is over. Justin Smoke will be the one that leads things off when we return. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoke. He flew out in his last at bat.
Justin.
Here comes the first pitch. Up around the face.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball. The 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is on his horse. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. Standing in, Troy Tulowitzki. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Tulowitzki, who's long been referred to as just Tulo, of course. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in. A ball and a strike to count to Tulo now. One out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
On its way is pitch number 75. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. In time, and Tulowitzki is thrown out trying to steal second base.
Not every catcher could make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Now the pitch. And this pitch is taken by Martin as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. Two out, nobody on. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Roberto Alomar. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. One-0 count. Here it is. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Two out with the man at first. The 1-2. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Next for New York, Greg Bird hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Greg Bird.
First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now the 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Now the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And that's over. 3-1. Here it comes. And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Into the box now, Brett Gardner. As he rips it on the ground to second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Into the box, Ronald Torreyes, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. He's 1 for 2 in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
0-2 count, and the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The 0-2 home. Popped him up. Donaldson in foul ground. And this will land foul. Hit on the ground to third. Donaldson's there. One there. On to Smoke, but it's too late as he'll get just the one. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get one, which they did there.
Digging in once again, Babe Ruth. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
The 0-2 delivery. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
The 1-2. Little dribbler up the first baseline. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. The next 1-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Torreyes leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One left for the Yankees. Still no score. Ready for another shot now, Kevin Pillar. He'll get us going for the Jays in their half of the sixth.
Kevin Pillar.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Third baseman number 20, Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
The 1-1 home. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Standing in now, Sean Green. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It was a walk in his last trip. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. There's a swinging bunt up the line. Torreyes fields it cleanly, and they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Sean Green has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Ready once again, Joe Carter. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Now a snap throw to first. Runner back safely. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you were a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw. Not going to get him as he swipes second. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
3-0 pitch. On a line, that's a base hit. The relay. Throw to second, but he's in there as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Joe Carter has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Here's Kendrys Morales as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Carter stands at second with 2 gone. In tight with the slider, 2-2. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Count still full, 3-2. Right side, hit hard, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Well, you see that happen quite a bit at the big league level, D-Roll. Breaking ball up and away, hard slider up out of the zone, hit for a bullet for a base hit.
Yeah, Dan, you try and look for it to pop out above the pitcher's hand. That usually signifies that it's going to be something breaking. That was actually a slider, so nice job by the offensive player, not only recognizing it, but not trying to do too much.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Bold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Sliced hard but foul. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. A run for the Jays thanks to the RBI double. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 1-0 Toronto. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Donaldson has a play. Makes the play, 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. 3rd at-bat in this one. He's bounced out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. Now here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. The 1-0 delivery. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. 2-0 count. The pitch is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
And some guys just have a knack for the dramatic. He comes up in a big spot and just cranks one out of here to even the score. Not a bad time to hit your first homer of the year, huh?
How about it?
Giancarlo Stanton now. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Under it is Green, and he grabs it for the 2nd out.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Digging in and looking for more, Didi Gregorius. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there. Two out, nobody on. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Brandon Drury will bat next as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Alomar is under it, and the inning is over. But the Yankees are able to tie things up on the solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. All tied at 1-1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for New York, number 30, David Robertson.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Robertson, a 32-year-old veteran. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Russell Martin now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
In now, Roberto Alomar, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
A ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Danny Barnes has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 24, Danny Barnes.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
From the stretch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. This is pulled into right. Green is there, and he makes the catch for the out. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. And that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Brett Gardner. First offering on its way. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Two-one home now to Gardner. A little bouncer. Another try at 2-2 is put in play to the right side of the infield. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Well, look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today. If both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Ronald Torrey is the next to bat. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. He's set, and the pitch. Popped him up. Smoke in foul ground. And no one can get there. We'll try it again. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Up around the face. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
Popped high in the air. Smoke has room in foul territory. And that retires the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Score remains tied 1-1. Riding in once again, Kevin Pillar. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here comes the first pitch. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's 0 for 5. 1-0 count. Here it is. There's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. 2 very well-pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ballgame. Things have been tight throughout. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Donaldson. He went down on strikes last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes ball 1. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Right fielder number 15, Sean Green.
Digging in once again, Sean Green. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Ready for another shot now. Babe Ruth. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Babe Ruth.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now the pitch. Fouled away. The 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The next 1-2 pitch. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
The 1-2 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch of the at-bat, and that misses ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
1 out, nobody on. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And that one just missed outside. The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3. The 3-1 hammered the other way to deep right field. Green going back on it, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall, and he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Now batting.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
2-0 now. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Still no thought of a challenge here as they'll run it to 3-0 now. The 3-0. And a slider on the inside for strike 1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Up next for the Yankees, designated hitter
Al Albuquerque takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is 1 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 51, Al Albuquerque.
Ready for another chance? Giancarlo Stanton. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Here's the first pitch. Sliders in for a strike. Albuquerque is a fairly prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a lot of strikeouts, and that clearly helps him through the tough spots like the one he finds himself in here.
Matty V, let me tell you something. What makes this guy so special? He's like his own relief pitcher for a relief pitcher. He gets into trouble. What does he do? He kind of puts it in fifth gear, and he just takes it up another notch. Not a lot of guys can do what this guy does. He can pitch a couple of different gears, and when he puts that thing in full drive, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Long throw to third. But too late, and he's safe at third. And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Didi Gregorius comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Comes set, and the 0-1. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Green waits on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. Now the relay home. And add a run on the sacrifice fly as that'll make this a 3-1 game.
Every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
Into the box now, Brandon Drury. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Here it comes, 0-2. That misses, 1-2. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Stanton is off at first with 2 away. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Yankees 3 and the Blue Jays 1. Goose Gossage comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Leading off the inning, Joe Carter, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Joe Carter.
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Called strike two with the letters. 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Here's Justin Smoke now. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. 2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. One and one.
1-1.
The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the Yankees move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Man, a hitter must feel hopeless against that kind of gas. That final pitch was a 100-mile-an-hour fastball, and this thing is over.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The New York Yankees came through, and it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. David Robertson claims the win out of the pen, his first. Goose Gossage closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 1 run, 5 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Our paid attendance at the Rogers Center this afternoon, 50,516. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.